Welcome to this DocQ training. In this video, you'll learn how the web service step works, what it does, how it is configured, and how it connects your workflow to external APIs. The web service step allows your workflow to make HTTP calls to external systems automatically, sending or retrieving data as part of your document process, without any manual intervention. To add it, simply drag it from the Steps panel onto the canvas. When you click the web service step, the Edit Step panel opens on the right. Here, you can define the step name and configure what happens after the step is completed. Under Step Outcomes, you will find two default paths, one for approval, shown as a green line on the canvas, and one for rejection, shown as a red dashed line. Below Step Outcomes, you will find Step Properties. The first thing to configure is the URL. The address of the external API endpoint DocQ should call when the document reaches this step. Below the URL, select the HTTP method that defines what type of a request DocQ will send. DocQ supports GET, POST, PUT, delete, and a custom option for cases where the API requires a non-standard method name. Select the one that matches the operation your integration requires. Below the URL, you will find three configuration sections: headers, parameters, and body. Each one works the same way. You add items by clicking Add Item and filling in a field name and its corresponding value. Headers allow you to pass authentication tokens, content types, or any other metadata the API requires. Parameters are appended to the URL and are typically used with GET requests to filter or identify the data being requested. Here, you can use either static values from your document template. The body section is where you define the payload sent with POST, PUT, or delete requests. Just like in parameters, you can use static values to build flexible and dynamic requests. You can add fields individually using the item interface or switch to the Advanced JSON Editor for more complex structures. The JSON Editor gives you a free-form text area to write the full request body. From here, you can use the Indent button to format the structure cleanly and the Validate button to check that the JSON is valid before the step runs. The Available Variables section lists the workflow variables you can insert directly into the payload, connecting document data to the API request dynamically. Once your body is configured and validated, click Save to close the editor and return to the Step panel. The Document Status section allows you to assign a label to the document at two key moments: when it enters the web service step and when it leaves. When statuses are defined, they appear in My Queue and in the document details, making it easy to track where each document stands at any point in the process. In this step, we are testing a simple use case, calculating a deadline based on a start date and a number of business days. Once the document reaches this step, DocQ automatically triggers a POST request to the configured external API endpoint. No user interaction is required. The workflow handles everything automatically. For this test, we are sending Start Date, April 6th, 2026, add business days 3. So the system takes this date and adds 3 business days to calculate the final deadline. The API returns regular days and computed deadline. Based on the response, if successful, the workflow continues. If there's an error, it follows the rejection path. This shows how we can automate date calculations and use the result directly inside the workflow. With the step completed, we can open the History tab to review exactly what happened. The audit trail automatically records when the document reached the web service step, whether the API call succeeded or failed, and which path the workflow followed as a result. Everything is logged, traceable, and always available for future reference. The web service step gives you a direct, automated connection between your DocQ workflows and external APIs, enabling real-time data exchange without manual effort. Whether you are sending document data to an external system or triggering actions in another platform, the step handles the entire integration as part of the natural flow of your workflow. Thank you for watching.